Cats are weird. They ignore you, stare at walls like they're haunted, knock things off tables with zero remorse, and somehow they're one of the most successful animals in Earth's history. But before cats became internet celebrities and professional freeloaders, they were once tiny, nervous creatures just trying not to get eaten. The modern house cat didn't appear overnight. It took over 60 million years of evolution, mass extinctions, biological trial and error, and some genuinely terrifying ancestors to get here. So, today, we're breaking down the full evolution of cats, from tree-dwelling mammals to saber-toothed monsters to the fluffy animal currently judging you from across the room. And trust me, this story gets way more interesting than you'd expect. Meows, the cat before cats. Our story begins just after the dinosaurs went extinct, when Earth was basically rebooting and mammals finally stopped living in constant fear. That's when Meows appeared. Meows wasn't a cat yet. It didn't meow, it didn't purr, and it definitely wasn't sleeping on keyboards. Instead, it was a small tree-climbing mammal that looked like a mix between a weasel and a cat, with a long body, bushy tail, big eyes, and a strong desire to avoid danger. But Meows had key traits that mattered: sharp teeth for meat, flexible ankles for climbing, and fast reflexes. It hunted insects and small animals from the safety of trees, and without realizing it, Meows accidentally created the basic blueprint that future cats would build upon. Proilurus, the first true cat. Fast forward around 30 million years, and evolution finally started refining the design, introducing Proilurus, which many scientists consider the first true cat. This is where things start looking familiar. Proilurus had retractable claws, improved balance, sharper senses, and a body designed specifically for stalking prey. This animal wasn't just surviving anymore, it was hunting efficiently. Proilurus marked the moment when cats stopped being minor background creatures and officially became skilled predators. Pseudolurus, the great cat split. Next came Pseudolurus, and this is where cat evolution took a dramatic turn. Pseudolurus wasn't just one species, it was an evolutionary crossroads. Some of its descendants stayed small, agile, and flexible, while others began growing larger and stronger. This split eventually led to modern small cats on one side and massive prehistoric cats on the other. Pseudolurus spread across Europe, Asia, and North America, officially making cats a global species. This era was evolution experimenting with every possible cat build, from fast and stealthy hunters to animals that looked like they could dominate entire ecosystems. Saber-toothed cats. Evolution goes too hard. One of those experiments resulted in Smilodon, the saber-toothed cat, a predator that almost looks unreal. Smilodon had enormous forearms, a thick muscular body, and massive canine teeth that could grow several inches long. These cats hunted large prey like bison, using raw strength rather than speed. But despite their terrifying appearance, saber-toothed cats had a major weakness. They were too specialized. When the Ice Age ended and large prey animals started disappearing, Smilodon couldn't adapt fast enough and eventually went extinct. Early modern cats. Adaptation wins. While giant cats were fading out, smaller cats survived by doing something much smarter: adapting. These early modern cats were flexible hunters that didn't rely on massive prey to survive, allowing them to live in many different environments. Over time, they began living near human settlements, where rodents were everywhere and food was easy to find. Humans saw them as useful pest control, while cats saw humans as convenient allies. This quiet partnership allowed cats to thrive without ever fully losing their independence, which turned out to be a brilliant long-term strategy. Domestic cats, the final form. Modern domestic cats are the result of millions of years of refinement, equipped with lightning-fast reflexes, excellent night vision, precise hearing, and powerful hunting instincts. Yet instead of using these abilities to dominate the wild, they choose to sleep most of the day, sit in boxes that are clearly too small, and demand food they were given moments ago. Domestic cats prove that evolution doesn't remove instincts. It simply gives animals more comfortable ways to ignore them, and somehow this strategy worked perfectly. So from the tree-climbing Meows to stealthy Proilurus, to massive saber-toothed predators, and finally to the house cat ignoring you right now, cats didn't just evolve, they mastered survival. They didn't take over the world with intelligence or strength, but through adaptability, efficiency, and just enough cuteness to make humans do all the work for them. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the evolution of cats, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more documentaries like this, and comment down below whether you'd rather face a saber-toothed cat or explain to a modern house cat why it can't have a second dinner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.